Hello everyone. This video is about the question, what is IBL and what is inquiry-based learning? Let's take a look at some examples. So this is Professor Champney's class. Students in her class work in groups much of the time to make sense of the math they are learning. This is a form of IBL. And this is Professor Jones's class. They're working on definitions of different distributions, and they work in small groups, and they also have whole class discussions, and these are all carefully led by Professor Jones. This is also IBL. And this is Professor Retzek's class. He has students working on proofs in class and outside of class, and the main thing that they do is they present their proofs to their classmates every so often, and they do this at the front of the class, and the class gets to peer review all these proofs. So they get to see the proofs, check out the ideas, have a discussion about them, ask questions, and have this big class discussion. So this is also a form of IBL. So a natural question comes up, why are there so many different forms of inquiry-based learning? And there's a simple answer to this, and that's that there are a wide variety of teaching environments in the United States and across the world. So things like class size, students, course topic, instructor skill or experience with IBL, institutional environment, and other factors can impact what an IBL class can look like. So the IBL framework is broad and allows for a variety of different versions of IBL. Big Tent IBL is the idea that we have a large range of different versions of IBL, and math instructors find their place in this big tent. Another question that comes up then is, how do we know we're doing IBL, or what's common among all the different forms of IBL? And so Sandra Larson and Chris Rasmussen, in their paper that just came out this year in 2019, wrote this paper called Eye on the Prize. And they came up with 4 pillars of IBL. And this is something that comes out of the research literature. So pillar 1, deep engagement in rich mathematics. Pillar 2, opportunities to collaborate. Pillar 3 is instructor inquiry into student thinking. And the 4th pillar is instructor focus on equity in design and facilitation in class. So these are the things that need to be there for your class to be an IBL class. And so what we've talked about in the past were the twin pillars. These are the 2 pillars on the left, and the research has presented to us that there actually are 2 other pillars. So there are 4 pillars of IBL. And that's how you know you're doing IBL, and that's what's common among all the different forms of IBL, whether you're having students presenting at the board and working in groups, or only using groups, or some other variation. All right, so there's another piece that's worth mentioning about IBL, is that the IBL framework is consistent with growth mindset and productive failure. And I like to use the frame of productive failure because in math, you're solving problems, and that means you're going to get stuck. And when you get stuck, you feel like, oh no, if you have a fixed mindset, I'm not making good progress on this problem. When in fact, getting stuck, making mistakes, trying examples that do and don't work, that's what doing math is, and those are the ingredients of success. So what's nice about the IBL framework is that you can intentionally teach productive failure and growth mindset within the IBL style of teaching. Anyway, so if you want to learn more, we have our website, so please visit inquirybasedlearning.org. We have more videos, blog posts, and other resources for you. Thank you.